So, hello everyone, welcome again to another episode of our house rental search. Share your experience. We had so many people that were interested in sharing their home rental search experience. We literally had to turn this to a series whereby we'll be having different episodes, and with the hashtag house hunts stories which rents better house. Officially, this is a platform where you'll be sharing your house hunts, rental experience, how it went down all through the process before you got your rental apartment, be it for commercial, residential, or hospitality use, depending on the purpose. So we have literally turned this into an episode. And then thank you to our community for actually bringing this forward. Because it's literally as a result of Rent Better House community, demand for a series like this. That's why we had to introduce this. So thank you so much, guys. We really appreciate the kind gesture. And as always, like I always say, you're the reason why we're here. I remain your founder and CEO, Ekom Gideon Fidelis. And moving on, yes, today on this session, I'm actually having my good friend. We've actually known ourselves from way back from university days up to this moment. My very good friend Usio Taiga. And he's here with me today, and definitely he'll be talking about his experience when it comes to house hunting, looking for a rental apartment. So Usio Taiga, over to you, and welcome to the season 1 episode of House Rental Search. Share your experience. Over to you, Taiga.
My name is Usio, Uchechi Taiga, and I'm a research consultant and a data analyst as well. Basically, that's what I do. Thank you.
All right, welcome again, Mr. Taiga. Nice to have you on this episode. So, do you mind sharing with us what your home rental search experience has been like?
Honestly, it's a stressful experience for me. Getting where I am today, basically, I stay in the Lafia and Nasarawa states. It's a very huge challenge because usually when I came in at first as a new person, I don't know anyone in the land, in the state, I don't know. I just came as a new person, nobody to talk to. So it has to be me asking questions, going going from one location to the other in the same town to know where I can get the best location. So first of all, what comes in mind, because there are two basic things I look out for when I am looking for a place to rent: constant light, at least adequate light. If not that 24 hours, let it be constant. Then availability of water supply. These are the two things I look at. And I'm someone who like to stay in a place where it is not noisy, it's not rowdy, it's in a very protected and reserved area you get. So these are basically water and light. So it has been a challenge where you need to look for different agents. So when you talk to people, people will tell you need to go to that place, you need to go to this place, Then you have to talk to agent. You understand? You involve agent, and it cost me a lot. You understand? Moving from one agent, by the time you move from one agent, you discover that the house the agent gives you is not the one to your satisfaction. I will still have to pay for it, pay for the service, even when the house given to the agent is not satisfactory to me. I will have to pay for their service, go to another agent, pay for. So across, before getting to my apartment, across I have contact with like 5 agents. I will pay like nothing less than 2,000, just nothing less than 2,000 across board. All the ones that didn't come through. For the very last one that came through, I paid, at that time was 2019. I get 2019. I paid nothing less than 5,000 for the agency fee before I finally got to it. So it was a very hectic experience, to be honest, because I have to move around, spend money for transportation, go here, walk to a point to another point, it was just hectic. So that is quite an experience for me. So yes, a very, very stressful experience.
That is quite an experience. Looking at the fact that you kept touring, paying so much money, trying to get your actual kind of preferred location and having the specific kind of rental property you were looking for, and looking at the stress you went through. That's really interesting to note, and I can imagine the stress that you went through. So now, looking at Nigeria as a whole, do you think this whole house rental search thing, the processes involved, is a huge challenge? It's something which everybody's facing in Nigeria.
Oh yes, oh yes. Home rental search processes is actually a serious challenge nationwide, not just my location, nationwide. Because I mean, just like I've mentioned with my experience, I already stated earlier, everyone go through it, even worse than my own, or even less than. But that stress must be there, to get the good taste, what you want. Like, some people will tell you, oh, they want a house with POP with two windows, you understand, a house that is peaceful, a house with light, a house with water. So all in one choice. And it's very hard, actually. It's very hard. And in the process of looking for that certified home for rent, you will spend a whole lot. So it's costly. It sometimes even endanger your health, because one or two things, you see somebody traveling from, say, here to there just because they want to look for a house, and one thing or the other can happen, accident, even a bike safe, all because you are looking for a house to stay. So it's actually challenging in the whole country, and sometimes it's discouraging. Some people will just see one or two, they will just discourage themselves, and they will end up, not looking for the house, because even in the process, by the time you imagine paying an agent fee for 20,000, because you have involved like over how many agents, you now spend up to 20,000 naira because you shared it almost, and maybe you have a budget of maybe 500,000. 20K out of the 500,000 out gone. So, and when you see the house now for the 500,000 you're looking for, you end up now not having enough money. Your budget is now short. So it's discouraging. It's actually discouraging, and it's a huge challenge. It's a huge challenge in the country. Yeah.
Wow, that's really interesting to note. Now, looking at the fact that you've known the Rent Better House community, you're part of the Rent Better House community, and we are tailoring services to ensure that people gain access to rental properties. What's your take on this?
Oh yes. Getting to know about Rent Better House actually mind relieving. You understand, mind blowing, and you see something like this, it's just like, oh, it have relieved you of the stress you are about to take on. You understand, going to look for the house, you know, here and there. It's actually a relief platform where you can sit down in the comfort of your home, wherever you are, and don't search for your house. You understand? And when I mean searching genuine houses, sorry, so you can be able to do that in a single click. Mention your choice, where you want your location, the kind of house you want, everything, the price, the budget you have, you get. So all those things are, all in one form. So all those, imagine all the stress I've gone through, going from one place, spending money from one agent to you end up not even paying that amount. No agency fee, nothing. You just see the house is there, and you go straight and go and make your payment, and you are already a house owner. So it's actually a relieving platform, a program, a good initiative, by Rent Better House, to ease the stress in home rental search. Yes, it's a good one, and it's very applaudable, 100%, 100%.
Thank you so much for that compliment, Taiga. I very much understand that every other person else in the Rent Better House community would actually appreciate your kind words. So thank you so much, Taiga, for sharing your experience with us. It has been a wonderful session. And I believe everyone in the Rent Better House community listening to this must have been blown away. And before we go, Taiga, would there be any last words you would want to share with us?
Well, my final was nothing more than trying to encourage the management of Rent Better House and to keep on doing the good work, improving their services. I know it's not an easy step to take, but then you can only hope for more encouragement, more partnership, more client, to come into the platform, because the more client come, the more the story will be, spread nationwide, everywhere. So I I actually encourage the management to keep on the good work and let there be seamless search for houses anywhere you are in the country. So with that, we are on the stress, knowing fully well how the economy is in Nigeria. So this is actually a right time for a platform, an initiative like this to set in. So it's a good one. So well done to the management and thank you for this initiative. And we hope to see great achievement afterwards from there. Well done.
Thank you so much, Mr. Tiger. We will definitely take your kind words into consideration. So, thank you, community, for listening to another episode, our first episode actually, on our house rental search. Share your experience. I remain your humble host, Ekom Gideon Fidelis, the founder and CEO of Rent Better House. Don't forget, our hashtag is House Hunt Stories with Rent Better House. Looking forward to all of you joining us in our next episode. Thank you always for sticking with us, and we promise to do better across our service deliveries. So catch you next time. Cheers.